everyone, and welcome to our new AMA session. For those who have just discovered our channel, my name is Philip. I'm the CEO of the EarnBIT crypto exchange. As usual, I will go through the questions left by our users on social media. We have a lot of wonderful updates and announcements, so let's start. To begin with, there are plenty of questions about collaboration with Shiba Inu. Actually, so many that I can rightfully say it was the topic of the month. So let's see how it went. SHIB is one of the most popular meme coins. It is the basis of a diversified system with the DEX, and metaverse markets, and a lot more. I don't think I have to explain the basics because so much has been written about these projects since 2020. Anyway, an impressive thing, of course, is its rise to prominence. At one point, the price gains 150 million% in just over a year. SHIB also has a record total supply, 1 quadrillion, which is 1 with 15 zeros. As you may know, we listed 3 cryptos of this ecosystem, which is SHIB, Lish, and Bone. This is the so-called trifecta. SHIB is their core token, the face of the ecosystem. Bone, Shiba Swap is used for gas on Shibarium and governance on the DEX. Finally, Lish, or Doge Killer, is the final piece of the puzzle. It unlocks different rewards. So that's a full set needed to take full advantage of the ecosystem. You can now find all those cryptos in our trade section on the web platform and application. We are really glad to serve the needs of the SHIB army. The most popular question from the SHIB community so far is this. Will you integrate Shibarium? To say the short answer is yes. We are working on including Shibarium to our ecosystem. The main question is how soon? So Shiba has its own layer 2 blockchain on top of the Ethereum. Now EarnBIT lets you buy, sell, and hold Shiba tokens on Ethereum. Shibarium is a logical step forward after the trifecta listing. But there is a technical side, so please be patient. When it happens, we will inform you in due time. So here I should also say that we are grateful and flattered by all the attention we got from the SHIB army. The interest from the Shiba community and EarnBIT users is very impressive. Alright, so collaborating with the Shiba team has also been a pleasure. That's a great start, and let's see where it takes us. There are many reasons for optimism. By the way, I can share some amazing social media statistics between July and January. The activity on EarnBIT X or Twitter shows the number of post impressions and 200 times what it used to be. So I guess it's quite great results, and it means we are moving in the right direction with more collaborations. I'm sure we can achieve new milestones that will be just as impressive. And now let's look at some other questions about the platform. I have to say we keep getting questions about listings, but I won't deal with them now as they're basically the same. We are working on adding more tokens to the list of available assets. We don't disclose any information until the technical side is completed, so please be sure to follow our social media to stay informed. What I can say is that you will soon see more trading pairs with Ether. Yeah, and with that said, here is the next highlight and question. Here we go. Will you update the app anytime soon? Yeah, that's actually a good question. I would like to say that's a fair question. Yes, we do understand that need, and yes, updates are in progress. In the coming weeks, we'll roll out a new app version and we'll redo the app description. Those changes will happen both in App Store and Google Play. And speaking of apps, there is another exciting event behind us. That is our community validation on Magic Store, an app store run by Magic Square. In January, the EarnBIT app passed the first stage of selection in Magic Store, launching community validation. And on February, it was February 1st, we got officially listed after more than 27,000 votes were cast. So what is Magic Store? This platform is shaping the future of Web3 with a unique system of ratings. It's a catalog of apps including CeFi and DeFi, NFTs, games, and more. Users can vote for them to earn rewards. All votes comes from crypto users who connect their wallets to the platform and get Magic ID. So this system is based on SSI, or self-sovereign identity, so guarantee fair results. It gives users full data ownership and control. So for apps to be featured as trusted and verified, they must get the community green light. EarnBIT finished with an 86% approval rate, which is very good. And it's not just about acting more users, like attracting more users, but about our vision and roadmap. We see that the idea of a video crypto exchange is popular. It literally appeals to thousands, and official listing provides fresh exposure, helping spread the words about the first live streaming tax. Yeah, I guess so. If you waited for us, yeah, thank you very much. And now we can move on another question. So here we go. Please give more details about their AI moderator for streams. Well, that's once again a good question, and that's about our post that introduced this system. Moderation of content using artificial intelligence. Tech-wise, there isn't much additional information we can make public at these points. More details will be shared over, I guess, the next few months, depending on their development progress. So now here is a recap for those who don't know what it is. The core of our ecosystem vision is EarnBIT streaming. we're integrating live videos into the trading interface. This is happening for the first time in history, and a big question is this: how do you monitor the content? Sooner or later, the number of streams at the same time can reach hundreds and then thousands. Naturally, a human team cannot keep track of so much content. Even an army of employees cannot do it. So this sounds like chaos. So how do we ensure safety and trust? How do we protect users from harmful information? For example, what if a streamer starts promoting drugs, advertising their dark web, or showing suspicious tokens? So yeah, I guess it's might be good questions due to our product. So there must be a way to detect and suspend prohibited content, and it must be reliable. Our team has found this solution. And of course, EarnBIT streaming has entry requirements. We will check the backgrounds of every candidate, but it's impossible to predict everyone's behavior. Even respected speakers need some kind of control. We have all seen it with Beatsboy Crypto, who is now famous for all the wrong reasons. Yeah, so that's why we'll leverage AI, and we'll do so with an in-house model. This system will monitor words across all streams. What's more, it will look at words in context, not just separate words. So suppose I disclose some issues of the crypto industry on stream and say something like users can buy drugs for crypto in the darknet. A simple bot would block me just for saying drugs. That won't happen with AI. Like I said, it will evaluate the context. Yes, we will have a list of prohibited words and phrases, but the system is way more advanced. What's more, it will also learn thanks to machine learning. So if you look at our roadmap, you can see their MVP is near launch. The team is working on it day and night. If everything goes as planned, we are sure to hear more about it in this quarter. Well, yeah, so here I guess one more question. Just let me see it. What's the fundraising marathon? Okay, how does it work? Yeah, well, here we move on to new partnership. In the middle of January, we announced our partnership with Only VC. That's a hybrid fund that connects venture capitalists, high-profile investors, and the crypto community. Its performance is, quite impressive. The company has reviewed more than 1,500 projects so far. The fundraising marathon is an exclusive event held by Only VC and its partner called Hunt Lab. EarnBIT has met its requirements, so we are officially taking part in this event. Yeah, so the name of the fundraising marathon pretty much explains it. The idea is quite simple. That's a global online event where crypto projects gain exposure, attract investment, and network with the community. Our team will give a pitch and participate in discussions with investors. That will happen in the coming weeks, and surely we'll give you an update on our social media as usual. Okay, so let me see the next question. All right, so please comment on any live events, what's on your schedule. Yeah, as I see, that is the last question about EarnBIT. And before we change the topic, I have an announcement about a new live event. In April this year, we're going to Token 2049, which is a huge crypto networking event in Dubai. It takes 2 days, April 18 and 19. So Token 2049 happens every year. It's a large-scale meeting of Web3 professionals from around the world. The program includes different meetups, workshops, I guess hackathons, and some other activities. So if you'd like to meet up with me and our team, just drop us a note. And now I guess we can move on to general topics about the market. So January was really very active and volatile. Yeah, what is happening with the crypto markets, and when will be the bleeding stop? Good question, but it is a little outdated because the bleeding has stopped. But anyway, you asked about the market situation, so let's talk about it. And yeah, I guess at the end, yeah, it was the end of January. Bitcoin traded below 40,000 US dollars, and the last time that happened was December 2023. So it's all started with their approval of sports Bitcoin ETFs on January 11th. The CEC finally gave their green lights after the long years of saying no. Bitcoin reached 49,000 US dollars. Then by February 5th, it lost something around 20%. So for cryptocurrencies in general, the launch of ETFs is a sign of approval. It means the regulator sees the mainstream's potential of crypto. It also confirms that the industry is advancing and that traditional institutions recognize it. So if it's all also good, why did the Bitcoin crash? Well, it was actually expected. The first reason is that traders opened long positions before approval and then took profits. This is typical behavior, but the rumors sell the news. So literally, that's what's happened. Right. Yeah. So the next, I guess, there is FTX. After the bankruptcy of the exchange, it sold its holdings, including Bitcoin ETFs. In particular, over $1 billion was in Grayscale's ETFs. This money created a strong selling pressure, so the second trigger was dumping by one big player. Okay, so yeah, and just to say in general, we see the ETFs enthusiasm fades, but those Bitcoin funds are generally doing well, and most importantly, they're a much needed investment venture. So they bring traditional finance and crypto together. This tool has a long history, so it makes crypto more understandable and accessible for conservative investors. Okay, yeah, looking at your questions. And just to continue, investors have an easy way to invest in crypto because they don't have to own any tokens. They don't need crypto wallets at all because those ETFs work like other ETFs. Now, I guess related question that was expected. Yeah. So, what do you think the markets will be like in February? So I'd rather not, to make any sort of predictions, but I can share some insights from our fresh monthly reports. According to our trading team, there will be two major events this month. First, we can see spot Bitcoin ETFs from Hong Kong. Secondly, crypto lender Genesis, a bankrupt company, wants to dump its shares in Grayscale's trusts. So this should create significant selling pressure. For more details, please check our full reports on Medium. So moving on, what about Ether ETFs? Yes or no? Yeah, that's another good question. And funds linked to Ethereum are a logical step forward. We know that the biggest asset managers, including BlackRock, Grayscale, and trying to bring those sports products to market. And once again, I don't have a crystal ball, but it seems likely sooner or later. After all, Ether is the second most popular cryptocurrency after Bitcoin, and the network has numerous use cases. Now the SEC has delayed those applications. I guess it needs time to move from refusal to acceptance, just like it happens with the Bitcoin. So I guess the case will be similar to that one. Officially, regulators wants to review some rule changes, so we should expect a final decision on those products in May. So right now, experts say there is a high probability of approval around 70%, and of course we would all like this to be true. That could make 2024 a monumental year, considering all the changes and even Bitcoin halving. And now let's zoom out the time to look at the macro situation. So this side is not very popular, but it's something investors must consider. So here comes, I think it's our final question. So when do you think interest rate cuts will come? How many? Well, that is a complicated question. I'm not an expert, like economist, and I guess nobody knows for sure what's the regulators think. We see positive indicators showing that the American economy is slowing, but not quickly enough. So look even at the latest PCE reports. For example, core PCE is the primary measure of inflation in the United States. Now it is even lower than expected. In December, core inflation grew by 2.9%, if I'm right, so a year over year. And that's better than the forecasts, because economists predicted something around 3%. In November, it was 3.2%. So there is a clear trend in this regard. At the same time, inflation is complex, and there are also some mixed signals. For example, Americans spend more and some economic sectors grew stronger. You can read more about it in our macro posts and also monthly reports. As for when the cuts will happen, consensus is May 2024. Most experts think the interest rates will be reduced 3 times before the end of the year. In total, some say we may see 1.5% less, some say just 1%. In this recent interview, Jerome Powell said the possible target is 4.6%. Like I said before, May is also a key month for their first Ethereum ETFs. Bitcoin halving will come even sooner. It will happen in April. So multiple supporting factors may come together soon after halving. This year promises to be super exciting. And yeah, let me see. So yeah, and just to continue, sooner or later, Federal Reserve will bring the rate down. For crypto, that is a positive event. Basically, anything that supports the US dollar is negative for risk assets and the other way around. Growing rates make dollars stronger. So in this case, falling inflation will work in our favor. To conclude, there is a lot to look forward to. If you see doom and gloom in the markets, remember that everything is just temporary. What really matters is their fundamental value, which crypto brings to the world. At the end of the day, it will define the future of cryptocurrencies. What matters is not the hype or profit taking. Some things come and go, others are here to stay. Yeah, so I think that's all for now. So thank you very much for watching. Please share your ideas in the comments, like this video, and subscribe. Check out our monthly market review and stay tuned for more insights. So yeah, and the next AMA session will come in the first days of March. So wish you good luck and take care. Goodbye.